Welcome everyone. My name is Dr. Elena Michaels, and I'm going to do a tarot reading and guided meditation for you. Tarot and angel cards at the beginning let me know where we're going to go in our meditation because these are unscripted and not prepared. They're just what the energies of the cards show me as far as where we need to go. So if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't subscribed to my channel before, I'd be so grateful if you would just hit the subscribe button below. And then I believe that YouTube will notify you when there is a new meditation, which there is every single Wednesday, a new reading and meditation. So with that, I'd like to get started. You know, every year, I grew up on the East Coast, okay? I grew up in Ohio, Youngstown, Ohio, actually, a steel mill town. And then I went to high school in Erie, Pennsylvania, which is we had a house right on the lake. So it was like really intense winter, really intense cold. And every winter I've had a challenging time. I don't know if I have seasonal affective depressive disorder or what, but I don't like the winter. I don't like being cold. I don't like the dark, okay? So every year I kind of joke and say, well, I'm gonna go away someplace to some tropical island or whatever and work remotely and be there from the weekend after Thanksgiving until maybe February 1st. And I haven't ever done that. I usually go on a vacation around my birthday, which is December 18th, which is coming up. And, but I didn't go on the year of COVID, and I didn't go, I didn't go for the last 2 years, okay? So I didn't go this year, I'm not gonna go this year, and I didn't go last year. Next year, my son says we're gonna go away for my birthday, someplace warm. But when we go, we usually go in early December, you know? And very rarely, well, actually, we cut the tail end of the trip is on my birthday. So we kind of come back like the day after my birthday. So, you know, I kept thinking, oh, I want to go away someplace, you know, 2 Bunch Palms or go to a retreat or go somewhere. And then, you know, I realized last night, I had a wonderful evening last night. I went into my new meditation room and I meditated sitting on my little meditation cushion with my little table and the candles, and I meditated for about 35 minutes, and then I did yoga for a while in there, and then I took a really nice bath by candlelight and with a lot of essential oils and Epsom salts and, you know, bicarbonate of soda and Dead Sea salts, and just drifted away. I have an echo in there, and I listened to a chanting of Om. It was really great. You can just ask yours if you have the unit. I don't want to say what it is because I've got one right here. But if you ask her in the unit, in the echo, to play chanting music for you, she'll play it, and it's wonderful. Oh my God, it was great. I listened to that when I did the yoga, and I listened to that in my 20-minute soak. And then I went to sleep, and I slept fabulous. It was great. And I thought, I don't need to go anywhere. I sit on my patio in the morning, I watch the birds, I look at my flowers, I drink my morning beverage, I've got my beautiful retreat room, I've got a bathtub, I've got candlelight. I thought, I really don't need to go anywhere because I've decided to rewrite the script of not being happy in the winter and not being happy being cold and not being happy not traveling. I've rewritten that script. I'm actually quite content and I really don't need to go anywhere. I don't have to pack. I don't have to take anything. I mean, I've got all my essential oils here, all of my things that I like, my candles, my incense, my Palo Santo sticks. The things that I like are all right here. I don't need to pack them all up and go somewhere else. So I'm rewriting the script so that my perspective is different for this winter. And so far, so good. So far, so good, really. I'm doing great being here and not having to think about how I have to be somewhere else. I'm being very happy and very content in my space. And that's a blessing for me. That's a blessing for me because I've had years of wanting to go elsewhere this time of year and be away from the cold and the holidays. I'm not really that big on the holiday thing. You know, my birthday is always like right the week before Christmas, and just kind of gets smashed into everything. So I'm good. I'm good, and I feel really happy and kind of proud of myself that I've rewritten the script about that. And the point is, you can rewrite the script about anything you want. I mean, this is Los Angeles, right? We're the director, the producer, the writer, and the main actor in our story. You can rewrite the script. So I've rewritten that, and it's been very rewarding, I must say, to know that I could rewrite that script. And it's all good. Everything is good. I don't have to go anywhere. I am right where I'm supposed to be, and it feels great. Really, I have paradise here, you know? You do too. Your backyard, you know, I walk every day. I breathe the fresh air. It's good. It's all good. And so, it's the 15th, okay? This is the meditation for December 15th. And think about a question that you want answered by the cards and see what the cards say, all right? And I'm going to think about something too, but this is not going to be my reading. This is going to be a reading for all of you. And the cards tend to change their meaning when you watch them and listen to this reading on a different time of day. You'll see what I mean when you do that. Now, some of you zip through the card reading and go straight to the meditation. That's fine, because in the description, I always say when the meditation starts. However, I have come to realize through guidance that the cards, which I was guided to pull out in the first place, I've used them for years, but I was guided to pull them out of these meditations. So we used to meditate. We used to do this class weekly in person in Valencia before COVID. So then the group asked me to continue to do it this way. And I don't have a room in front of me that I can pick up on. So it's just me and my cat, and you'll hear her at some point, I'm sure. She's very verbal. And I got the guidance to start pulling out the cards. And one thing I've realized is that when I pull the cards out, the very process of going into that archetypal realm, which is where the cards are, and doing it in the moment, and doing the meaning of them in the moment, that it starts to take me and you as the viewer into a deeper brainwave state. And then we move into the guided meditation and we go even deeper. So there's a meaning to the cards beforehand. It's not just a fun thing. They actually, which I didn't realize right away, but because I work on guidance, I've been guided to do that and to bring them into this. And I've noticed, I got the guidance also, that they're important to take us into a different realm that leads us into an even deeper realm when we go into the guided meditations. So just sharing that info for whatever you want to do with it. Whether you want to watch them or not, it's up to you. All right, so we're going to pull some, okay? I haven't done the indigos in a couple meditation classes, so I'm going to do the indigos tonight too. But I'm going to go into my trusty standard deck here. And it's cute, little purple pouch, isn't that cute? I got that years ago on my deck. I have a lot of decks, but I'm kind of using this one right now. I think it's called the Brilliant deck, maybe? The colors are quite brilliant. You'll see. And so we ask that the cards guide us to where we're going to go tonight in our guided meditation. And the cards will show us. We're divinely protected when we do these cards. Now think about your question, okay? Think about what you want clarity on. It doesn't have to be a question. It could be a situation that you just want clarity on. Or you could just say, hey, what's going on with me in my life? Okay? Let's see. Ooh. Okay. I have to sneeze. Hut. 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 For those of you that know me and that have watched this before, I start releasing when I start doing this. I sneeze, I cough, I clear my throat, my eyes water, and I yawn. And that is the releasing that allows me to have the space to be able to share with you the meanings of the cards, okay? That's just kind of how it works. All right, so this card is a major arcana card, and it's justice. See that? Justice. Okay? I'm going to put my glasses on and tell you a little bit about justice. Justice is the 11 card, and it's a man sitting between two pillars, holding a scale and a sword. See the sword? And see the scale. He's wearing red, which is a root chakra color, so he's grounded. He's got a purple drape behind him, which is one of the higher chakras, so he's definitely a spiritual dude. And he's got a green cape on with the ties coming down, which is the heart chakra. He's holding the scales, which are the sign of the zodiac sign Libra, and he's got a sword. Now, there are 4 suits in the tarot deck. There's the swords, the wands, the cups, and the pentacles. Swords are fire, and swords are words, okay? So with this sword, basically he's cutting through things. He's cutting through the illusion, okay? Now he's between 2 poles, all right? Now, you've heard it before, there's no black and there's no white. There's shades of everything, okay? And you can see these poles actually are kind of gray. See how they're kind of gray? And this guy is basically saying he's got a green gem in his crown. And he's basically saying, cut through the crap. Stay balanced, stay grounded, and be aware of what's in your heart. Come from a spiritual place and be of the highest. I mean, he's wearing a crown, okay? So be of the highest. He's also in front of the purple drape. Behind the purple drape is a yellow. Yellow is the solar plexus, and that's a power center. So stay in your power. How do you do that? You stay balanced. You lose your balance, you're not in your power, you're all over the place, hysteria, you know, reacting badly, saying things you wish you weren't saying, feeling bad about yourself because you've said them. So the scales are about being balanced and cutting through the crap, okay? Cutting through the illusion of the black and the white. And using your solar plexus, which is your power center. Justice happens when people are coherent, authentic, and come from integrity. That's what this is about. So if you asked a question about how to proceed in a situation, this is how. This is your answer. Stay calm, stay grounded, come from your heart. Keep the balance, cut through the crap. Okay? And justice will be served. Okay, great card. Now, one thing I want to tell you about this, because this is a major arcana card, it holds a lot of punch, a lot of power, a lot of pixels, a lot of meaning, okay? So, a major arcana card was the first card that came up. I wonder if I should choose another one from this deck. I think I'm going to take the top card. Ah, my God. This was the next card, the King of Swords. Okay, let's look at this guy. This guy is sitting atop of like a plateau. He's like a high dude, okay? Now, this could be female too. It's the masculine part of a woman if you're a woman, or if you present as a female. Another sword. So obviously there's a lot of illusion going on right now and a lot of disturbance, and they both are carrying a sword in their left hand. And they are both male energy, okay? This guy is wearing a blue robe, which is your throat chakra, how you speak, okay? He's wearing a red undergarment, which is still the grounded to the earth and the root chakra. And he's wearing the purple. Interesting, right? Here's the purple. You see how they're all connected? And then here's the purple right here. He's surrounded by purple. So he's of the higher realm. He's a higher vibrational dude, okay? And that's you in this situation, whatever the situation is. Come from a higher place and be direct, because they're both male cards. So that's the yang part, if you're a man or a woman or however you present. It's yang energy. It's like getting out there, stating what you need to state, cutting through the crap, being balanced. And being aware of what you're saying. Okay, so if you've got a situation going on like that, just keep those words in mind. I'm going to now go into the Indigo Angel deck, which I haven't gone into in a few weeks for some reason. But hey, Indigo Angels, here I am. And we're going to see what's cooking here. I've said this before, if you haven't watched this before. If you're watching this, you're an indigo, okay? Indigos aren't necessarily children, although a lot of them are, especially those who are incarnating right now. But anyone can be an indigo. An indigo is someone who is sensitive, who is empathic, who is compassionate, who is caring, who wants to make a difference on the planet, and questions authority. Just because somebody is in an authoritative position and says something to you doesn't mean they're right. Question authority. I always questioned authority. I was always questioning my teachers. Well, what about this? Well, does it really have to be that way? Well, how do you know it's that way? I mean, my teachers were like, oh my God. And I asked so many questions when I was a kid. My mom would be like, stop with the questions already. I just asked questions. I was just a very inquisitive kid. Questioning authority from an early age, but very respectful of authority too. I mean, I never really talked back to my parents or anything like that. I just treated them with respect. But I always questioned the authority. I might think to myself, that doesn't sound right. And, proceed accordingly, but in a non-confrontational way. So, we're all indigos if we're watching this. And they can be any age. Indigos can be any age. Here we go. Top card coming up right now. Believe in yourself, okay? Believe in yourself. I was just talking about questioning authority, Indigo's questioning authority. So you have to believe in yourself and believe in your own ability to make decisions and believe in your ability to deduce from what is going on that you are observing, to deduce what is the truth, and the truth for you. Believe in your own perceptions. She's on a swing, I think. Let me see this. I think she's on a swing. Unless she's carrying something like a rod. No, she's on a swing. Swing. Get in the swing of things. Getting in the swing of things and believing in yourself. I lay these cards out right here so that I have them available when I do the guided meditation, because that lets me know where I'm going. So I'm going to lay them out here in order. Get these out of the way. We're done with you. Done with those guys. Let's see what the indigo angel says. For believe in yourself. Oh, here it is. When you receive this card, the angels want you to see yourself and your potential the way they do. They view you as an unlimited person. Excuse me. I don't do retakes for these meditations. You just see it like it is. You see me doing whatever I'm doing to get ready to do the reading. You see me when I'm getting ready to do the guided meditation with the watery eyes, the runny nose, the whole thing. I don't have a cold. I mean, that's not what this is. So you just see it as it happens. Okay. They view you as an unlimited person with infinite potential. Right now, the most important thing you can do is realize this for yourself. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I gotta do the wiping the eyes thing. My eyes are tearing. It's coming on strong. Ask the angels to release any doubt or fear you have about your life and your path. Those doubts are part of being an indigo because you're strongly affected by negative energy. By believing in yourself, you're telling the angels that you wish to live up to your full potential in this lifetime, and they will take immediate action to guide you accordingly. That is so powerful. That is so powerful. When you have a relationship with the angels, they are present in your life. They guide you, they give you direction, and it's a beautiful thing. Ask for them to be present in your life. And you will see they will be. You'll have signs and symptoms, signs and symbols. You know, I'll tell you something. Last week, I'm not going to get into the details of this, but I was trying to accomplish something, and I was asking for guidance and help to accomplish it, to manifest it. And the odds were against it being manifested. But after it was manifested, I had to go out someplace to get something to manifest it. And when I went out, everything flowed and it was beautiful and everything worked out great. And when I came home, I walked in the door of the house and I just said, oh, thank you. Thank you for helping me with that and for making it happen for me. And then I just sat down on my recliner here and I looked at the clock. And the clock said 4:44. It was p.m. 4:44 p.m. 444 is the symbolic number of the angels being present in your life. There's no way what I had gone out to accomplish could have happened without angelic intervention or godly intervention or universal energy intervention or whatever you want to call it. I mean, the angels are part of it. They're just like part of the crew, you know. They do a lot of the work, you know, and so it's not like they're separate from God or separate from that big main energy. They're just another aspect of it that is more hands-on, more hands-on. So when I came in the house and I sat down on the couch and I gave thanks and I was so grateful, and I looked at the clock and it said 4:44, I started laughing out loud. It's like, yeah, I get it, guys. Thank you so much. And thank you for letting me know that it was you that made it happen. I mean, what's the coincidence that that could happen? It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. 444. Bam. Angel number. That means the angels are here. That means they're helping. They made that happen for me. And I was very, very grateful. and it's been wonderful. So, okay, that's that. Let's choose something else from this deck. Let's see how we're doing on time here. Move this one out of the way. So I have plenty of space here. This deck always has my selenite heart in it, so I can always remember to come from love. Isn't that pretty? Selenite is a very powerful mineral. It's beautiful. It looks like the moon. It's real shimmery. See how kind of translucent. And it's great for neutralizing negativity. I have some long strips of it because I have some back issues from some accidents I had in the past and from other medical stuff that has happened to me over the years. And actually, I'm an advanced stage cancer survivor, many years clear. I mean, I beat the odds, but I had a very aggressive cancer and I had chemo. And so because of that, I also have bone degeneration. I lost a couple of inches. I used to be a lot taller, lost a few inches actually. But you can buy selenite in long strips, and that's supposedly supposed to help your spine. So I have some of those laying around too. I have one right above my bed. The headboard of my bed is against a window, and then on the ledge of the window I have some selenite sticks and a few other things. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Ooh! Almost, maybe I should look at that. Well, it's too late now. It's back in the deck. So give us some more guidance, angels, on a more substantiation and elaboration. Back to that first situation that I mentioned to you, where if you have a situation, be balanced, be grounded, and the answers, it'll pan out the way you want it to. Stay balanced, okay, and centered, and come from a higher place. And then this one, watch your words and cut through the crap. Both of these guys are cutting through the crap. And then this one says, believe in yourself. You have a right to, move through that situation with grace and class. So believe in yourself, okay? And question authority, all right? Don't just be a yes man or a yes woman. Question. Even if you don't question externally, question in your mind. Think about things. So now let's see what this has to say for more elaboration, substantiation, and clarification. Cut the deck once. All right, I'll cut it again. Twice. Okay, 3 times. Here we go. All righty. I love this card. I love this card. Do you see what this is? Let me show you what this is. This is how I feel sometimes. This is an artist, and he's got an angel above him guiding him in his work, okay? This is a self-portrait of the guy who did a lot of the graphics in this deck. Trustworthy guidance. See, look how she's got her hands on his shoulder, kind of guiding him. Very cool. Beautiful. I feel like this sometimes. I feel like this sometimes when I'm doing this class.